to a tutorial with Mary Secret. So today we are going to be learning on how we can actually draft the off shoulder in the easy way. So this video is not going to be really long, but I want you to learn and stay tuned to the end to learn how. If you want to actually learn, just stay tuned to the end. It's going to be very helpful. So this is my basic bodies. As we all know, this is the shoulder line, the armhole, the bust line, the waistline, and the hip line. So if I want to actually start thinking about taking this kind of cutting it out, there are some basic measurement that's needed. I needed my shoulder line measurement, bust measurement, waist measurement, half length measurement, shoulder to bust points. This one is very important. And shoulder to under bust. I need to the shoulder to under bust and lots more and lots more like that. So what I actually want to do is that I actually want to make it a sweetheart, to have a sweetheart neckline at the front. That is the first thing I actually wanted, and I want it to be like let me say 5 inches. So I want it to have this how would I, yeah, this sweetheart neckline. Yeah, please make your own more straighter. You know this, I'm using a board, so it's okay. So I want to give it this sweetheart's neckline so that it will come out so beautifully. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to take my measurements. So from from that is the to shoulder to the bust point. So let me say my shoulder to bust point is like okay, let me say my shoulder to bust point, okay, is, let me say, 9, and I will use this as my under bust. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to be measuring for, going to be using 4 inches, especially for this my bust point here. I want to use my bust line. I'll be measuring 4 inches. I just did that. And for my under bust, I'll be using 3.5 inches. I just did that. And the same thing to the half length too. I'm going to be using 3.5 inches. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to measure it out. I'm going to trace it out with a straight line. Are you seeing it though? I'm tracing it out with a straight line. And then we get where my 4 inches. Okay, my 4 inches here. So yeah, this one I have to use a curve to get it. So yeah. Now this at the top too, I'm going to also use my 3.5 inches. So right now I'm going to be using my free hand for that. Yeah, yeah. It's not going to be straight. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be from at this board point here, I'm going to be leaving some inches. I can make it 1 or 2 inches. So that is the reason why I will have to extend my shoulder line. I will have to extend it. Because I'm going to be taking out some, you know, draw. I'm going to, if you have a curve, this is very necessary. You can actually use a curve to achieve your, yeah, you can actually use a curve. So right now what I'm now going to trace it down. Okay, so now I'm going to do is this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to extend my I'll have to extend it, my shoulder line, my armhole line. I'll have to extend it because of this measurement here. I'll have to extend it. Okay, so now that I'm done extending, that's when I can now take my measurements. So like maybe I'm 32, where irrespective of the measurements I'm using, I'm going to make sure I'm going to trace it out. I'm going to trace all my measurements out. Yeah, So irrespective of your measurement, you are going to add 2 inches, 2 inches allowance, which I'm going to be, since I've done my extension, then I'm going to just add my 2 inches allowance, so that irrespective of how it turned out to be, I'll be able to take much amendments. So this is the easy way you can actually draft it out. So if there's any question you would like to ask, please be in my comment section. I hope to learn something from this video. Thank you for watching to the end. Until I see you next time.